Morning guys, starting off with a little baby trout here. We've got a windy day from the east, so I'm just going to be heading up and hiding behind some mangroves to get out of there. And then should be good up until the afternoon. That's when the rains start coming in, so see you, dude. See you, buddy. Tide is pretty high right now, so I'll be definitely going along the mangroves and trying to fish inside there, try to get deep inside the mangroves. Trout did a number on my paddle tail there, but it should be a nice day. Should be pretty cool with the wind. Just gotta pick and choose where to go to avoid the wind from affecting me fishing wise, and I think it's supposed to pick up in a little bit in the afternoon, so yeah, it should be a fun day. Not super cloudy as of yet, so I'm gonna keep an eye on the sky and see what the Lord's got for us today, so we'll stay tuned. Trout are thick this morning. Not too bad. I love their speckles. It's so pretty. This is pretty close to an area. About 3 years ago, I sat out here. It was like on a cold January day, and I sat here for like maybe 2 hours, and I caught maybe 12 trout. So this is normally a pretty popular trout spot with all the grass beds and stuff. Thank you, Lord. Manatee. That's a manatee, that's a turtle. Turtle. There's like 2 turtles swimming by, that's crazy. Hope y'all were able to see that too. There we go. It's hard to see with that glare, probably. That's super cool. It's funny, I was just talking about that this morning with my mom, that this bay side of Sanibel, I rarely ever see turtles. And they don't nest really on this side of Sanibel either. They're primarily on the beach side, on the Gulf side. And I was just reminiscing with my mom a little bit. There was that day earlier this summer, maybe end of spring, early summer, where my folks came out and joined me out here, and I was actually in the same kind of area, maybe a little bit further west, but I was able to see a loggerhead sea turtle, and it's on one of my videos from earlier this summer, but that was the first time I'd ever seen a sea turtle out here, in the bayside in a kayak, so that was really funny. That was a cool God moment there. I was seeing another one, the same side, literally the same morning. I was talking to her about it. That's so funny. So hope you guys are able to see that on the video. But they're cool because they're like little army helmets. You'll see like a little head pop up, and then it's like you see the shell. It's really cool. So, but they normally don't really stay out on this side. They're normally using this as a highway to get from point A to point B, with all their hatching and eating and all that. So this isn't normally a place to see them. So if you do see one out here on this side of the island, it's pretty rare, but they're cool. They're really cool to see on the Gulf side too, when they're coming up on the shore and they're hatching the eggs and all that. That's such a cool thing to see. Unfortunately, with the tropical storm that we had, initial report had said all of the nests were done, but I think I saw recently there were a couple that maybe did survive, but most of the sea turtle nests on Sanibel got wiped out from that. But you know what? Life finds a way, so pretty cool. Mullet going crazy. Oh, Oh no, that's not good. That's definitely not good. In many ways, that's not good. I don't know what I want, but I'm not gonna be able to get it. Oh boy. Oh, I see him. Oh no. Oh no. Ah. This is where pedals would be nice, Keelan. Why don't you just buy some pedal kayaks? What in the world? Oh, he's off. Oh my gosh. Just keep it up. What in the world? Did I foul hook a mullet? What? What? I have never foul hooked a mullet before in my life. I have never done that a day in my life. That is insanity. Let me go ahead and anchor up. That's cool. Yeah, these guys are vegetarians. They don't eat. They don't go after lures or nothing. As you can see where I hit him, like I got him in the stomach. That is so funny. Yeah, these guys are grass guys. Huh, well this guy, I think, just volunteered to be on the menu for me today, for bait. This is on that mullet, let's see. Let's see what we're working with here. Glad he's getting away from the mangroves, it's good. Oh, big old red. Oh, try to keep it consistent. Come on, no, don't do that to me. Come on, come on. Don't be spinning me. Come on. Yeah. Come on, up, baby. Try not to get any funky angles on this guy. Thanks. Good size guy. Oh, come on. Come on, baby. Don't do that. Oh. Got it. Thank you, Lord. Look at that. He swallowed the hook, so I'm not going to be able to get that out. That's okay. Beautiful fish. Beautiful copper color. That was on that, cut. That cut mullet that I just caught. He swallowed that hook pretty good, so I'm not gonna mess with it. But yeah, beautiful fish. Thank you, Lord. That's a blessing. That was a good fight. See if I don't like how that hook. There we go. Hopefully that hook won't impact him too much. But it's gonna, like I said, I've said in previous videos, the trauma from removing a hook when they swallow it is often worse than the hook actually being in there. Especially redfish. Redfish are pretty resilient typically, and the hooks rust out in a couple weeks, tops. So that was cool. That was with just a little cut of that mullet that I just caught on a circle hook with a small little weight right up along the mangrove there. So that was super cool. That was a blessing. That was really fun. Snook. I've got a mullet head in my... Yep, there he goes. Peace out, bro. That's fine. Snook. Got a good hook on that guy. Hey, that's officially an inshore slam. Thank you, Lord. Oh, there we go. Holy balls, what? Alright, this mullet's gotta get out of here. Because I'm gonna need the net. That's a big boy. Oh, not terrible, but a little smaller than I thought. Oh, I don't think I need the net. Beautiful fish. Thank you, Lord. Look at that. Beautiful redfish. Thank you, Lord. Beautiful fish. What's up, bro? A couple spots on each side of the tail. See, man. I love redfish. They're so fun. It's funny, I'd gotten a thump, but this fish never knew it was actually hooked. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna reel in, see if it's on, and sure enough. Oh no. Oh yeah, actually. Nice redfish, holy cow. Oh gosh. Keep swallowing the hook. Wow. All right, praise be to God, brother. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Super thankful This guy also gets a souvenir, but that's okay. Yeah, he really didn't even, it was like a thud and then nothing. So I was like, oh, let me just try to reel it in. Maybe it got bitten off or something, but no, he had it and he's just walking away with it. It's because he swallowed the hook, that's why. This guy's gonna get a nice souvenir, take home. Try to cut the line as close to the lip as possible. And see you, bro. Thanks for the fight. Well, that mullet that I fell hooked earlier has produced 2 nice redfish so far. So I'd say that's a good output there from that fish. So I got one more. Oh, actually, yeah, I got one more good chunk. And that could probably split into 2. And I have my big chunk that's still sitting out there right now. I think the meat's probably all gone from it. But hey, it's a blessing, man. It's been a good day. I don't think I'm going to be able to help out with this one. Definitely not. That's a whole freaking channel marker. Holy crap. It is one with the island right now. Sheesh. Ah! Dang, man. Let's scare all these birds. Look at all those whitecaps. It is breezy. And again, the forecast was east. You can see where all the wind's coming from. So always stay prepared. You never know what can happen with the winds. So I was just finishing my lunch. I think I just gave this guy lunch. Catfish. Blech. Alrighty, so a couple catfish later, some lunch later. Haven't had any bites. I've seen a couple fish here and there, but we're looking at kind of early afternoon right now and checking the forecast, looking at the wind and the clouds. Storms are starting to roll in, and I'm trying to beat them to the punch, so I don't want to have a mad dash where I'm fighting through thunder and lightning as I go back. So I'm gonna make my heavy duty paddle now, and then if I get a chance to, I'll fish a little bit before I get back to the launch spot. But yeah, you can start to see the clouds formulate, and that's why it's, especially summertime, you really need to do it all year round, but especially during summertime, you need to just be on guard, keep watch, track your phone, look at the cloud formation, just have your bearings with you, because it's really easy to get caught out with some storms, and especially when you're in a kayak. It's one thing if you're on a boat. In a boat you can typically, as long as it's not a giant storm or a giant swell, you can motor your way out of it, or even a kayak with a motor, you have a better shot. But for a guy like me with just one paddle, it's not so good. So yeah, summertime especially is when this is prone to happen. You also have to be smart about how far out you go too. I probably overextended myself a little bit with how far out I went. I wasn't planning on going that entire direction today, but just know that when you make a trip and when you head out somewhere, you obviously have to make it back to that spot. So yeah, I'll be paddling for a little bit and seeing that maybe might get to fish a little bit more once I get closer, but it'll depend on that weather cell right there. So that is why you always stay on the lookout and you try to stay nearby where you're going, because that's getting ugly over there. And while it shouldn't make it my way here, you never know. Storms are very interesting. I've had many times where I've looked at the radar and they'll say they're going one way, and then suddenly they've needlefish, so many needlefish. Suddenly it's expanded and started to track a different direction. So that actually happened to me out on the Sanibel Causeway. I think I told that story in one of my previous videos, but I launched out of the causeway and I weren't any storms in sight. There was supposed to be something going northwest towards Cape Coral. Again, totally out of reach from where I was supposed to be. I paddled out about 20 minutes. It was my first paddle since moving back here after graduating from school over in the East Coast, and I had also been sick. There was a lot of backstory to that, but basically, first kayak trip out, paddled 20 minutes. Everything was hunky-dory. I looked back. Suddenly, gigantic storm brewing. Nobody else is out in the water. Nobody can even help me or nothing. And so it was my first big test of my my heart and everything, to go and just paddle my brains out as fast as I could, which I might have to do for that, honestly, because that's kind of expanding too. I don't like that. But what took me 20 minutes to get out there, I probably got back in like 10, and I didn't even get my kayak in the car. I actually just pulled it up, ran into the car, and then the storm blew by in like 5-10 minutes, and it was beautiful outside, but I was cooked. I was exhausted. I was like, I don't want to go back out there anymore. I'm good. So I don't want to put myself in that same position with that over there. It's funny too, all the storms are supposed to be coming from there, but that's the one that looks really sketchy right now, and it's kind of part of this cloud system here that makes me think it could still be a problem for me. So I'm gonna go into maximum overdrive here. And that is what can happen, just like that. Again, it's supposed to be going the opposite direction, but look what it's doing. It literally stopped, and now it's expanding. It's funny when I'm paddling, it almost reminds me of the chase scene with the T-Rex from Jurassic Park. You're paddling, you're going, and you hear the rumble, and you're like, oh, must go faster, must go faster. Thankfully, I'm getting close to my way home, so I am definitely not gonna be fishing on the way back, except for maybe a cast or two. But yeah, that's getting pretty gnarly. I don't know why those boats are even trying to go through there. Yeesh, it's sketchy stuff. Sketchy stuff. Well, this is what that storm turned into. On the way home here. Driving down West Gulf Drive. Still a lot of work to be done on these hotels here. Oh, that sign's down. That's not good. A lot of work to be done on these. Yeesh. Come on, bro. A lot of work to be done on these hotels. Got some flooding going on. That's not good. But yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in today. It was a fun journey. Got to see some cool stuff out there. Some fun fishing. All really started with that that mullet, snagging that mullet early on. That really changed everything. But you just gotta watch out for the storms. That's the biggest thing. You really gotta be smart about the weather in general, but also just, okay, keep your eye to the sky, have a good weather app or forecast app, whatever, that will accurately, for the most part at least, predict what's going on, and that way you have a good game plan, so that way it's like you don't get caught out in a kayak. This would be not a good time to be out in all that flooding. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the day. I'm about to be home soon. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment away if there's any questions or any thoughts or anything about the video, or just anything on Sanibel in general. God bless you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace, you guys.